And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. SUGEP Academy believed that it could play an important role in the implementation of the Sustainable Development Agenda and enable young people to make many actions. As SUGEP Youth Action Hub, we encourage young people to think globally, express their ideas, and take action in a global network by producing projects related to sustainable development goals in Turkey. Today, we are here with a group of change makers. I love working with and for young people because they know how to create a solution-oriented approach to global problems. Now is the time to listen to them. Yes, please.
Hi, my name is Daphne. As we approach the end of the first quarter of the 21st century, historians are preparing to commemorate this period as drawn the Green Revolution. Unlike the advances of the mid-20th century, this Green Revolution represents an ideological and practical transformation in the way societies develop and progress. The Green Revolution of the 21st century marks a change not only actions but also in values. It depicts a collective desire to establish a sustainable civilization under the auspices of greater ecological integrity and social equality. This is a true reflection of an advanced society by contemporary standards. I'm honored to introduce SUGEP Young Sustainability Leaders who represent in this mentality in Turkey.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Hello everyone, I'm Iris. And as you know, carbon dioxide is one of the most important components of the greenhouse gases contributing to the avalanching and dramatic outcomes of the climate crisis. The global concentration of atmospheric carbon dioxide has almost doubled since the dawn of the industrial age. Human activities are contributing increasingly to the global carbon dioxide input, making it increasingly challenging to attain the objective of limiting anthropogenic warming to 1.5 to 2 degrees Celsius in accordance. With the 2015 Paris Agreement, a legally binding international treaty for climate change counteractions that entered into force on 4th of November 2016. Although there is now a much more common voice within the world policymakers on decreasing the carbon dioxide emissions in a shorter time span than planned before. Increasing severity of meteorological events reminds us that we need to scale up the efforts for reducing the global carbon footprint. However, reducing the carbon footprint is not an easy task. Several solutions and pathways have been suggested to reduce the huge anthropogenic contribution to the global carbon input. Mostly, these cover long-term planning for reducing the future carbon dioxide emissions by shifting towards alternative energy resources instead of the currently extensively used conventional fossil fuels. Carbon capture and storage, which is also known as CCS, is one of those mitigation strategies suggested for reducing the global impact of current and potentially future projected carbon dioxide emissions. CCS strategy focuses on removing and sequestering carbon dioxide directly from the air, aiming to negate the effects of the industrial age, and includes a series of the carbon dioxide capture, separation, transportation, and storage process. Various methods suggested for this approach needs a clear understanding of geological environment, resources, technological availability, and application capacity of the operators. Application of the CCS strategy starts with the carbon dioxide capture process. This may either be done at the point source that releases the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere or via direct air capture technologies free from the point sources of emission. The second step is the carbon dioxide storage, and it is directly related with the above-mentioned availability of the geodiversity elements. The captured and transported carbon dioxide needs to be stored in a certain potential geological host and in stable form. Among the several geological storage options, mineral carbonation stands in a different point due to its main reliance on mineral trapping mechanism. This process needs significant amounts of reactive lithologies, which may entrap the carbon dioxide in a stable form of carbonate phase. Understanding and utilizing mineral carbon is especially important for a country like Turkey, that has a complex geological setting derived from the geodynamics of the Tethyan Oceanic Basin. Turkey has an important amount of reactive mafic and ultramafic host assemblages suitable for mineral carbonation. More interestingly, nature already provides mineral carbonation analogs to reverse engineer. The fully carbonatized and silicified serpentinates, lisvenitic occurrences, are described from the serpentinates and serpentinate matrix complex worldwide, and northern and eastern ophiolites of Turkey are reported to have some significant examples of these. Thank you.
Thank you, Iris. And Bade?
Hi, I'm Bada. One of nature's extraordinary processes can be observed in the interaction between magnesium derived from rocks and carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere. This natural reaction results in the formation of an element known as magnesite, essentially magnesium carbonate. This cycle occurs naturally and could prove to be a remarkable method for capturing atmospheric carbon and permanently trapping it within rocks. For those committed to ecology and sustainability, understanding and leveraging such natural processes are crucial. It's fascinating to realize that a mechanism created by nature itself is capable of tackling one of the most pressing challenges of our time: excess atmospheric carbon dioxide, a primary driver of global warming and climate change. The formation of magnesite is not a rapid process one left solely to nature. However, recent scientific advancements suggest that it could be accelerated through human intervention. This would involve simulating the natural conditions that lead to the formation of magnesite, thus enabling us to capture carbon dioxide more efficiently and at a larger scale. The implications of accelerating this natural process are profound. First and foremost, it presents an opportunity to mitigate climate change by reducing the levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Furthermore, implementing such processes could complement existing carbon capture and storage (CCS) technologies, potentially leading to a more holistic and effective approach to managing carbon emissions. For sustainability enthusiasts, this presents a dual benefit. Firstly, it leverages a natural process, thus minimizing the harmful environmental impacts commonly associated with more industrial carbon capture techniques. Secondly, it offers a sustainable solution that could function continuously as long as the conditions for magnesite formation are maintained. Moreover, the natural formation of magnesite doesn't just capture carbon dioxide, but also helps in creating a stable, long-term storage solution. Unlike other methods that may risk leakage or require constant monitoring, trapping carbon in rock form is inherently secure and permanent. In conclusion, the natural reaction between magnesium and atmospheric carbon dioxide holds significant promise. By advancing our understanding and ability to replicate these conditions, we can harness nature's own processes to create effective, sustainable solutions to the pressing issue of climate change. For those passionate about ecology and sustainability, supporting and promoting research in this area can be a significant step towards a greener, more resilient planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Bade and Çağla.
Hello, I'm Çağla. Although the initial focus on lisvenite studies was primarily on their precious and base metal contents, the model of occurrence described in several previous studies has aroused the curiosity of many scientists looking for a potential solution to reduce carbon dioxide levels. In this study, we present a remarkable example of these natural minerals carbonation products hosted in the ophiolitic rocks of Hisarland terrains from the Ida Madre Geopark region. To the best of our knowledge, this is the first detailed study of these long-low alteration products of the region in terms of understanding the mechanism of natural mineral carbonation. With this initiative, we hope to make a significant contribution to growing literature on understanding and promoting the engineered stable geological storage of carbon dioxide in mafic and ultramafic trees. The Ida Madre region is well known for the quaternary volcanic extrusive outcrops. The spectacular volcano stratigraphy has subsequently been the subject of many studies and most recently to the LED region's nomination as a UNESCO Geopark in 2021. In Ida Madre region lies at the western end of Turkey's roughly east-west trending northern ophiolitic belt, and thanks to this geological setting, it harbors assets such as important hot spring and distinctive remain of the Theon oceanic lithosphere. In this study, the protoliths or serpentinite ultramafic rocks in the mix were found the hostile magnesite formation due to the introduction of carbon dioxide carrying water, tooth, and fissure. In addition, a reddish, yellowish, and brown colored silicified, carbonated, and limonite crust was identified on these ultramafic rocks. This carbonized and silicified serpentinite outcrop in Hisarland region, which represents an alteration profile similar to the previous description given above, is some important finding and need to be addressed. The alteration profile of the observed outcrop and surrounding includes an underlying friable and mostly greenish white color carbonized and variably silicified serpentinite, which can be easily distinguished in the file. Only very slightly carbonized or non-carbonized part of the serpentinite retains the typical blackish green color of serpentinite. Notably, carbonization of the serpentinite is mainly represented by the occurrence of variably sized cauliflower, like intermediate zone carbon nodules that reach up 4 centimeters in size.
Thank you, Çağla. Sarah.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. As a result of the natural reaction between magnesium from rock and carbon dioxide from atmospheric water, an element called magnesite is formed. With our approach that mimics the spontaneous mechanism in nature, we can break new ground in carbon capture technology with a carbon reactor model that captures atmospheric carbon. This study simulates terrestrial analog environments and textural mineral assemblages, isotopic and elemental analysis applied to determine the formation conditions of magnesium carbonates. Isotope signatures in magnesium carbonates found in ultrafamic rocks in our artificial reaction model suggest that they formed as in low temperature meteoric water infiltration and exchange, hydrothermal alteration, or metamorphic processes. The carbonated associated magnesites form through hydrothermal alteration or as replacements of other carbonates akin to alteration processes found within ultrafamic and sedimentary carbonate rocks. This reactor, which we propose to build in the Ida Madre Geopark, promises to capture atmospheric carbon and permanently sequester it in rocks. At the heart of this innovation is the principle of artificially accelerating a natural carbon sequestration process. Traditionally, carbon captured from the atmosphere by natural processes is eventually trapped in rocks over vast geological timescales. But the new reactor design aims to replicate and accelerate this process, offering a revolutionary approach to mitigating climate change. The potential of such a reactor extends beyond its direct environmental benefits, offering a tangible and scalable solution for capturing and safely storing carbon. This technology could be of great interest to global organizations dedicated to sustainable development. The promise to effectively reduce atmospheric carbon levels is also in line with international climate goals, such as those outlined in the Paris Agreements. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. And Yiğit?
Hello, my name is Yiğit. For the sustainability minded audience, the implications of this development are multiplicated. First and foremost, it represents a practical step toward achieving climate neutrality by integrating reactor model into broader climate strategies. Nations can enhance their carbon reduction commitments, thereby fostering a more resilient global ecosystem. Furthermore, the establishment of the reactor within the Ida Madra Geopark underscores the importance of leveraging natural landscape in innovative ways to address environmental challenges. Geoparks, known for their geological heritage, can serve as ideal sites for pioneering research and environmental solutions, merging conservation efforts with cutting-edge technology.
Thank you, Yiğit. And Asya?
Hello, I'm Asya. While the excitement surrounding the reactor is palpable, it is critical to approach the project with a balanced perspective. Rigorous testing and validation will be essential to ensure the technology's efficacy and safety. Moreover, the long-term environmental and socio-economic impacts must be carefully considered. Collaborative efforts between scientists, policymakers, and local communities will be key to realizing the full potential of this concept. In conclusion, the reactor model proposed for Ida Madra Geopark represents a promising advancement in the fight against climate change. By accelerating the natural carbon sequestration process, this technology could significantly contribute to global sustainability efforts. As the project progresses, it will undoubtedly attract the attention of those committed to preserving our planet for the future generations.